In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Exness web terminal. Now to do this, first you want to sign in to your Exness personal area, and then from here you want to go to the top left, click on trading and then accounts, and of course first you want to create your account, either real or demo. I do have separate videos on how to do this, but it's actually super simple. Just click on open account and follow the instructions. From here, you want to click on Exness Terminal on the left, or you could also click on Trade next to your account you want to trade on. Now, once you do this, it's going to open up their Exness Web Terminal in a separate tab, and as you can see here, there's going to be a bunch of things. I'm going to explain what all of these things do. So, the first thing you have to do is actually set the correct account. So, go to the top here, where it says, of course, how much you have on there. As you can see, I have Demo MP5. You can click on it, click on switch account at the bottom, and you can then go and pick the account you want to use. I'm actually going to use this one right now, so that's fine, but if I clicked on a different one, it's also going to work, okay? So let me actually do this right now. I'm going to click on, for example, this one, and there we go, I've switched over successfully. Now, from here, as you can see, you have like this kind of main customization or kind of main layout. So this here on the left is going to be kind of your side menu. You have your chart over here, then you have the trading panel on the right, and then you have your orders and stuff like that here towards the bottom, okay? So to use this, it's actually super simple. Over here on the left, you have the Instruments tab. From here, you can search for instruments, you can see your favorites, most traded, top movers, etc. And then, of course, if you click on a specific one, it's going to open it in a separate chart just like this. You can also see the signal, the bid and ask over here as well, which of course allows you to basically track everything in here. You also have this button, which is the economic calendar. And of course, here you can see the economic calendar. You can filter through it as well if you want to. Then you have price alerts, where you can add new alerts if you wanna and see the history of them as well. Then you have a script editor, where if you wanna go and of course make custom indicators with scripts, you could also do that in here if you're into that stuff. And last but not least, you have the settings, where you can select what you want to show on chart, different sound effects, trading settings, you have like appearances and stuff like that, okay? You can go through this and set it to whatever you want to have for yourself. Then up top over here, these are actually tabs, and if you click on the plus button, this allows you to open a new tab, which allows you to have like multiple charts open at once, and of course just click between them to actually see what's going on. I'm actually going to go and add a few more. I'm going to do, for example, for Ethereum, for gold over here, and then US tech as well. As you can see, if I click between them, I can seamlessly switch between these charts, and all of them, of course, I can put different indicators on them, set them differently, etc. From here in the middle, we have the chart. So this is kind of the main part of your screen, gonna take the most amount of it. And of course, this is where you can do your technical analysis. You can look at the chart, you can zoom it in, zoom it out with your mouse wheel, move it around, etc. On here on the left, you have like a sidebar, which is essentially like your drawing tools. So if I go and click on, for example, this, it's going to trigger this line over here, which I can then click and get this drawing tool. Or you could also go and click the arrow next to it to see even more different tools under this category. So these are lines, these here are Fibonacci, these here are patterns, and you have like a bunch of different things as well, like projection, you have like these brushes, etc. Okay? A bunch of things here. You could go and use these to basically do whatever you want here on your charts, and it's actually super simple to do so as well. Then from here, as you can see, you have a bunch of options up top left as well. This plus button is going to allow you to compare or add a symbol onto your chart. This one is going to allow you to set a interval. So for example, if I do 5 minutes, I'm going to have a 5-minute chart. Then here you can select your chart type. By default, it's going to be candles. You could also put on bars, hollow candles, lines, etc. Just like that. Super simple. Then also, you have the indicators, which you can add, so you can see the popular or all technicals, etc. You can click on the one you want to use, and it's going to get added onto your chart just like this. If you want to remove them, either click on the trash can icon next to the indicator to remove the pane. You could also go and click on the indicator and press delete on your keyboard, or go to the top left, and here you can see your indicator, click the 3 dots, and then click on remove, okay? Those are all the options you have. Then from here, you can also see the indicator templates. If you want to save any, you can do that over here and later load them in. So if I go and put 2 indicators on here, I can save a template. I'm going to, for example, name this one SMA, and I'm gonna hit the save button. And if I now go and delete these two indicators from my chart, you'll see that I can then just go click on here, load the template, and there we go. Here is my template loaded onto my chart. Then from here, you can use the bar replay. So essentially, you can go and select where you want to start. I'm going to go back, for example, to now, like this. And you can then go and, of course, start playing the chart and replaying it. And you can use this for manual backtesting as well. This one's going to go forward one candle. And then this one's going to go back to real time. And, of course, reset the bar replay. Then here you have the undo whatever you're undoing. So if you've undoed some things, you can go and undo them. And, of course, here you can go and redo if you made mistakes as well. Down here at the bottom, you have things like intervals. Over here you can also set, and then you can jump to a specific date if you want to as well. Then here you have some additional settings, and of course, like all the settings for your charts can be found when you right click, and then from here you can reset, you can go to settings, you can change different colors in here and stuff like that. Then up top you have this button which allows you to set up the layout you want to use. You can have charts side by side like this or any of the other layouts as well, which is quite nice. And you can of course also save this, so you can save all the charts for all symbols and intervals on your layout. From here, you can go ahead and share the chart, you can copy the image or download it, and here you can basically see, of course, your current positions up top. So I'm actually going to close this, I'm going to confirm, and there we go. So from here, you also have the full screen option if you want to go and do some technical analysis on the big screen. Then on the right here, if it's not showing, click on this arrow button. It's going to show you your form for trading. You can go and select the form you want to use, click on sell or buy depending on where you want to go. Then you have market or pending order. Pending is like a limit where you can set a limit price, and then market is the current market price. Then you want to put on the volume, you can put on take profits and stop losses as well if you wanna, and you can then just confirm buy or sell. And that's essentially how to trade, okay? Then over here in the top, you can see you have like your account switching, you can hide your balance, top up, etc. You can see notifications, you can switch between a personal area, partnerships, and stuff like that on Exness. And then you also have the option to suggest a feature, see the support, and of course, go ahead and sign out of your account. Then up here again, you can go and deposit, top up demo accounts, or deposit on a real account as well, if your account, of course, is verified. Now, once you've done this, you of course have successfully kind of done everything that you have to do here. But of course, if you want to trade, you can also go to the bottom here where you have open, pending, and closed orders. And if you kind of move this up, you can see your currently open positions, the pending ones, as well as the closed ones too. So from here, you can also go and click on any of these orders. You can go and, of course, manage them. You can add take profits, stop losses. You can go and modify these positions, or you could go and hit the X button to actually close that specific position. Up here, you can customize your columns. You can see if you want to group or ungroup positions. And yeah, that's essentially all there is to it, okay? Now we know how to use the Exness web terminal. These are pretty much most of the features you're going to be using. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.